Hello viewers, today we'll be making this bra cap and I want us to start the project. We will come back later where I will show you when it is complete. Now I have made one part of it, so I'm going to show you how we are working it. Now we start by making a slip knot. Then from there we chain 21. Make 21 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Sorry, then we start working from the second stitch of the hook, and we are putting single crochet in every chain. So continue putting single crochet in every chain. I'll meet you down here when you reach the last chain. Okay, this is what we have. We have arrived where we have the last chain, and in this last chain we are going to put 3 single crochet together. 1, 2, 3. Now in the middle of the 3 you put your marker. You can put a thread, just make sure you mark, and then you proceed working and the opposite direction. And still we are putting single crochet, and we are going to trim this tail. Continue, I'll get you at the base here. Okay, we are at the base. Now we will be working our work round this way and not round this way. So we will be going anti-clockwise, and anytime we pass where we have the mark, the middle stitch should get 3 stitches together in the same space. So I'm going to work the last stitch, and then from there we turn our work. We turn our work and chain 1, then from there we continue working and double crochet until we get where we are, or at the chain. This is having the marker, and when we get there we put 3 single crochet together, and then we proceed. We are back where we have our marker, so we are going to remove it, and then we put 3 single crochet together. 1, 2, 3, and we place our mark again in the middle of the 3. So the middle one gets the marker, and anytime we pass through the middle one we put 3 single crochet, or if we are putting something else, maybe double crochet, we put 3 double crochet, because there is a row where we will deal with the double crochet. So continue working. And remember, when you get down here, it is turning back, going around this way. And don't forget where the marker is, we are putting 3 single crochet together. We are back where we have the marker, and we are going to remove it and put 3 single crochet together, the same space, 1, 2, 3, then get the marker in the middle. Always get the marker back to avoid confusion in the middle stitch, then proceed working. Now we have already, this is our third row. We are going to work 3 more rows, then we meet to change the pattern a bit. So work this row, then make 3 more. Okay, we have completed the 5 rounds. This is what we have. Now we are going to turn and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we are working double crochet. We skip this, come to the next, work and double crochet, chain 1, then skip this, go to the next, skip this, go to the next, and always chain 1 before skipping, then make a double crochet. Now, when we arrive where we approach the area of the marker, we have 2 stitches remaining. So we are not going, sorry, not going to skip. We are just going to put double crochet, 2 double crochet without skipping or putting a chain. We work them that way. They become now 3 because of this one here. Then we go to the center one and make 3 double crochet together, just like we were making the single crochet together. So we have 3 of them. Then we mark at the middle of the 3, we mark at the middle of the 3, which is here. Then from there we make 2 double crochet before starting to chain 1. So we have 2 double crochet just like this other side. Then we make another 1 to make them 3. Then we start our pattern of chaining and skipping 1. So you can see what there is. Continue, and this is the end. If I reached the end, so we are going to put our last double crochet. Then from there we turn our work, chain 1, and after chaining 1, we are going to work single crochet, 3 rows of single crochet before repeating the same pattern. So you just work single crochet on the chain and on top of the double crochet, and you repeat the same 3 rows of single crochet. So you can see what you are getting. Continue, and when you get here, you make a single crochet, and because the row is for single crochet, make 3 rows. We are going to meet. We've completed the round. Now we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we skip 1 stitch, put on double crochet, chain 1, skip. Yeah, no, actually we are repeating this row. If I may, so from the finished scarf, this is the row that we are making, the last one. So we continue, and when we get where we have the stitch marker, we put 3 double crochet, but I'll just help you when we get there. So we have 2 stitches remaining. We are not going to chain one anymore. We just work them the way without putting a stitch. Then a chain. Then we get to the middle one, and we put 3 double crochet. Get the marker back at the middle of the 3. You can see the 3. Put my mark there. Then from there we proceed with our 3 double crochet, then the pattern. So this is what we have. We have 3 on this side and 3 in the middle together, and 3, then we start our pattern again until we finish the round. Make sure you skip. After chaining 1, you skip 1. Continue and finish the round. This is what we have. We have already completed our 2 caps. Now we are going to make the armpit chain, and also it should be going all the way to the back. So we make a chain of 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue and make 90 more. Okay, I'm not working with 100, I'm working with the 80. So you can work with 60, 80 depending on who you are working for. And now we put single crochet in every chain until we arrive to where we've started it. We'll continue. I'll meet you here where we did the starting. Okay, we've arrived at the base. We are going to continue putting our single crochet at the base of the cap as shown in the video, and then don't skip in a stitch and work. You can see what we are getting. So continue working. Continue working. We are going to meet at the end of the round here. Okay, we freeze the end. So we are going to put our last stitch, and then we connect our work with a slip stitch on the chain which is here. We put a slip stitch, then from there we chain one and continue our double crochet. So we continue working and double crochet until we freeze the other end of the second curve. So continue working. I'll meet you. You can see we now have the two curves ready. So continue working. Okay, we have connected our two curves. Now we are going to make a slip stitch here. Then we make 180 chains, just like we made on the other hand, to take care of the connection at the armpit and at the back. So we start working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Continue and make 60 more. So just like we did in the other chain, we are going to make single crochet in every chain that we've made until we reach where it has started. So continue working. I'll meet you after you have reached this end here. Okay, we've completed the single line that we were doing. Now we are going to do the last stitch. This is here. Then we join our work with a slip stitch. It is now equal. We chain one and cut the yarn. After cutting the yarn, we pull through. Then from there we make a slip knot. We are going to start afresh. After making the slip knot, we turn our work this way, assuming that we are dressing. So we will start working from this corner here without twisting the chain. The long, not the chain, but the long work that we've already made. Then what we are going to do is we are going to insert our hook on the first stitch, which is right here. A bit difficult to get, but I already have it. So we insert our slip knot, then we pull through. After pulling through, make sure that you have the right thing. Make 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3. Then we skip this stitch, we come to the next and make a double crochet, and then another double crochet, following one another. We chain one, we skip one, come to the next, make 2 double crochet. They should be following one another, not in the same space, but they are following one another. You can see what we are doing. Then chain one, skip one, go to the next and make 2 double crochet. So this is how we are going to continue until we get to the other corner, which is here. This is here, so continue working that style. This is how far we have done our work. It's looking good. Now we are going to do the finishing and turn with the same pattern. So we do the finishing here. I've already chained one, so we skip this stitch, go to the last one and put our last double crochet. Then we chain 2, turn, chain 1, then continue with the same pattern until the end of the round. Where there will be changes, I'll just tell you what to do. So continue working the same pattern. This is what we are getting. This is how far we have gone. I've completed this round that I was doing, and I've also did some marking so that we can do some pattern. The marking have focused on the center of the cup and all streets at the cup or the center where we started the cup have put a marker. So if you look at this bit, it is just at the center where we started, the same to the other cup at the center. Then from there, I've counted from here outside, that is where the cup ends, up to where I put another marker, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At pair 12, I have my marker, and the same case applies to this other side, and we are starting counting from this area where the cup ends. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At 13 you put the marker, and I hope even the other side is the same. If it is not the same, you are going to move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we move our marker slightly at pair number 13. From there, we will start working the pattern until we approach this area. That is when I'll show you what we are going to do or how we are going to treat the area with hash markers. So from here we chain 3, but what we do is we chain 2 that way, then we turn and chain 1. From there we continue with our pattern. Continue with the pattern until you get where we have the marker, our normal pattern.